Jazzpunk is a really non-serious game that makes a joke out of itself, and I truly love it. Jazzpunk started off as a kind of serious game with jokes sprinkled every here and there, but Necrophone Games decided that the jokes were so good, they should make a completely non-serious game and just make it full of jokes, and the game's a joke, and I love it. It starts you off as Polyblank, and you're in an empty hallway after being rejected from a conveyor belt after an acid trip on an intro. You walk into a train cart where you speak to the director, who assigns you a mission to get a cartridge from a Soviet building. You pick up the cartridge and you arrive back to wherever it was you were before. There you speak to the director again, who assigns you the mission of stealing a guy's liver, where you throw spiders onto a chef for no reason, pretty much, to poison the guy, and you steal the guy's liver. You're then assigned a vacation to the Kaitak resort, where you lay low and, as you do, seduce the main antagonist of the game. You're then drugged by the editor, the main antagonist of the game, and wake up in a weird, mind control-esque room, and find a note being slipped underneath your door. Once you open the door, you pretty much kill the guy who sent you the note. You then go to the bottom of a pool where you speak to a conspiracy nut about simulations. He pulls out your tooth. Are you following? 'Cause I'm not. Anyways, you need to cook a mechanical pig. Then you go through another acid trip where you end up right back in the hallway you were in when you started. Once you're in this hallway, you go to where the director would speak to you, where you find out that the director isn't there and is just a self-detonating cardboard cutout. You end up in a Clockwork Orange-esque house where you find the director held captive and are forced to play some rigged minigames against the editor. Once you lose, you need to inflate his ego so much you can pop the editor with a needle. Once you do this, you eat the jelly the secretary is submerged in, then save the director. But when you try to release the director from captivity, it turns out you turn him into a crocodile and you're forced to crawl into his mouth. The jokes in Jazzpunk really define the game's character, with the numerous pop culture references such as the all pizza, no pizza makes pizza, pizza, pizza. The reference to The Shining, which is where Wendy reads Jack's manuscript and sees all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy written all over. Except it's just pizza. And, of course, the Street Fighter reference, where it's Polyblank versus some Honda. yeah. But the game is full of very entertaining jokes and will most likely leave you in stitches. Flavour Nexus is a DLC that was released for Jazzpunk. It tasks Polyblank with getting some smelling salts from the Flavour Nexus store, where a lot of kind of like weird ongoings happen. I'm not gonna spoil too much of it. Just please, you should if you want to get it, play it for yourself. Though Flavour Nexus does come with Jazzpunk, the director's cut, for free. If you already have Jazzpunk but not Flavour Nexus, I don't think I would recommend buying it. The reason why is because it's like a easy like 20 to 30 minute DLC, and if you're looking for anything more than that, then you should probably take a hard pass. Anyways, that was my analysis of Jazzpunk and the review of Flavour Nexus. If you enjoyed it, I would very much appreciate if you liked the video, because this did take quite a bit to make. Even though it is like a less than 5-minute video, it took quite a bit of editing and for me to get the hang of certain software. Anyways, have a good day. Goodbye.